Morning, everybody. It's January 28th. It's about 5:50 in the morning. We're looking at some pre-market action. So again, some crazy stuff going on with Gamestop, AMC, all the Wall Street bets plays. News came out that Robinhood and other brokers are limiting plays on AMC, GameStop, BlackBerry, Bed Bath Beyond, Nokia, KOSS, and Naked brands to sell only. And basically in hopes of stopping this this short squeeze run we've been having. I mean, you can definitely expect GameStop to be at least halted, not allowed to be traded till tomorrow when all the options expire. But it's clearly a rigged system. I don't think anything about it's right. Most people probably feel the same way. You're limiting access to the market. They're saying it's for the retail investors' own protection, but they know what they're doing, right? Most of them are probably even in this or buying at this level purely to stick it to the man. They don't think GameStop is valued at $500 a share. They want to see Wall Street hurt. They want to see Wall Street burn. And so the big dogs come in and tell Robinhood to shut it down. So if you didn't know, Robinhood makes money by routing your trades through high frequency traders. Typically that's Citadel Securities. Citadel Securities controls the order flow for just about 40% of the market, and Citadel also gave a loan to Melvin Capital, which is one of the companies that was hurt so badly in this short squeeze. They were heavily shorted into GameStop. So you kind of have a central figure that's controlling the show behind the scenes right now, and I think this is going to open opportunities down the road for a decentralized stock market, something blockchain based. So whoever makes that's going to not only provide the world with a great service, but potentially, get incredibly rich, because I think it's going to be wanted by a lot of people now and give even more access. Because like Robinhood's tagline on their Twitter is democratizing finance for all. I don't think that's believable by anybody now. You have people like Dave Portnoy, who has a massive following, a Davey Day trader. You have the Wall Street best people on their forums, everybody else on Reddit, just any individual trader, retail trader that if they're in a chat room or they follow somebody, like they're going to be on board to get away from Robinhood, get away from all these institutions, and find something that gives true free access to everybody. So up here on Thinkorswim, which I don't trade on Thinkorswim, I trade on Interactive Brokers, but they've also limited GameStop to sell only, which is bullshit. But I don't have anything in GameStop right now. But as you see, right, this news came out about them Robinhood being sell only, and GameStop Interactive Brokers was just about 10 minutes ago. I saw it, checked it, and it says it's transactions restricted to sell only. And as you can see right there, down about $60, which is 15% from where it was, and that's how they're going to stop this squeeze and allow the hedge funds to recover by making everything sell only, drop the price. So I mean, you could expect this to drop quite a ways unless there's a large amount of holders that are on, say, like TradeZero or Lightspeed or other platforms that are allowing transactions. But yeah, so you have GameStop picked up in the morning, AMC following a similar trend, dropping now. BlackBerry, big sell-off again. Bed Bath Beyond, that's Best Buy, sorry, 3Bs. So here, big run up, almost a 50% run up from yesterday's low in the aftermarket. Already down 20% from there. NAKD, which was another play on Wall Street, and Zach Morris, follow him on Twitter. But here, like look at this one. This was 40 cents on Tuesday, right? This climb yesterday. They even sold, did an offering early this morning and still picked up. Now it's not able to trade. This is Naked brand, so your food and stuff. But you can see in a year, like pretty incredibly beat down, all the way down to 6 cents at one point. If you go to 5 years, you'll see all these reverse splits. Like there never was that price. It's just a reverse split machine. issuing shares. So yeah, obviously not the greatest of company, but they pump the news and then people play it. KOSS, which is another huge gainer in the last couple days, right? So this one was $10 on Tuesday. Now it's at 174. You're not seeing this one in the news, right? Because hedge funds aren't making a big deal out of it. They're not as underwater on it, and it's a much smaller company. What doesn't have as much brand name or appeal. Like everybody knows what Gamestop is, right? KOSS, I think they made headphones back in the day that were not great. I don't even know what they do now, but right. So these squeezes are not, incredibly atypical. They happen quite a bit, especially in smaller names. But we'll see what happens going now because it's dropping pretty hard on probably the restriction news as well. And then the next one, Wall Street's best plays they're talking about now is going after silver. It's heavily shorted in the futures market. COMEX. Actually read like one guy's theory on it, and it's pretty sound. So like these aren't just not or uninformed investors, just people willy-nilly going out there originally. There's people actually putting in great due diligence, and that's threatening to Wall Street too, because they sit in their ivory towers and think they're special. They think they're so smart, and it's easier to fool an intelligent person because they will lie to themselves about being fooled because they do not want to be wrong, and they think it's almost impossible for them to be fooled due to their superior intelligence. So I think you just have some big ego issues, some big it's just grandiosity, really. I mean, they just look down on the average person, on the retail investor, and think that we're nothing compared to them, and that only they should have the access and ability to do this. And I read an article this morning too. It's in the Think or Swim thing, but I couldn't find the actual article. I think it's Wall Street Journal or something. But there was a guy talking on there that it's not fair that that on Reddit people can openly talk about it. And it's like the hedge funds and all those guys, they don't want to openly talk about it. They want to keep it buddy, so they make all the money, and the average person misses out. So some other plays that are actually able to play this morning, Palantir, they just got run on a news on contract. They've been up the last couple of days. Another Wall Street's play. So obviously tanking right now too, with everything that's going on. Recently, I think most things are pulling back right now, as futures are actually rising pretty quick after yesterday's sell-off to the main indexes. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens at the open. If you got something out of this, please let me know in the comments. Tell me what you're looking at today. What do you think is going to happen in the future with all this restriction of trading, restriction of access to the free markets. Thanks. We'll see you in the next one.